Memorial Medical Center to interview Dr. Joselito Mora, and we are here to know more about medical technological.
Pwede mo video dito.
Dr. Joselito Mora, what can you say about the technological advancements in relation to the medical profession?
Nowadays, a hospital can perform very well without these advanced technologies. The driving force behind every hospital operation now is on how well they will be able to compete with other hospitals in terms of new technology. This is especially very helpful in the field of medical imaging and surgery. But in other aspects as well, including critical care medicine, where you have state-of-the-art equipment that helps in prolonging the life of
In this hospital, what's the most advanced technology do you have? Is it helpful, and in what way?
I think we have the newest edition of dialysis machines. They are very nice to operate, very operator friendly. You can do a lot of things that were not present in the older machines. We also have a CT scan. It's not very new, but nonetheless, it's very helpful because with images, we have in our surgical, in our operating rooms, laparoscopic instruments that aids the surgeon in doing minimally invasive surgery. By minimally invasive surgery, we mean only very small incisions with very good post-operative result. Patients can go home sooner than usual. Than when these patients undergo the usual procedures done 10, 15 years ago. And yes, they are very helpful because it shortens the time that the patient stays in the hospital with short hospitalization. You prevent the development of in-hospital infection. With regards to dialysis technology, even patients who have low blood pressure that in the past we cannot dialyze, we can now do it with these versatile machines.
Dialysis center.
Tingnan ba to?
Sila?
Ay, hindi ko, pera pa rin po.
Hello?
Napapakita nila kasi may produkto sila yung blood type gusto nilang...
Video lang na nakita.
Tapos, ayan po yung set natin. Tapos yung art. Tapos, meron silang...
With different technologies emerging, do you think in the near future that hospital personnel would not be needed anymore?
Oh no. Hospital personnel will still be needed to operate these machines. Even if you have a very sophisticated machine, there should always be a brain behind that machine, and you cannot provide it with robotics because not all patients are the same. They have different complaints, etc. They have different needs. So I think they will work in a complementary fashion. You have a versatile machine, you have a...
Okay, Doc, last question. Do you think the IT industry contributes to the field of medicine? How?
Yes. Nowadays, because of the medical tourism and some other patients, especially Filipino patients, for example, going back to the Philippines for vacation or for other medical procedures, we need a very comprehensive patient database that includes certain diagnoses that the patients themselves cannot tell their doctors. And this can be provided by the IT industry through medical transcription. You see comprehensive medical reports from doctors from other countries, and then what else? Because of information technology, there is also sharing of information from doctors from different countries. Researches in the United States and in other countries, for example, can be shared to doctors here in the Philippines. We do not need to repeat those researches. We can adapt, or we can follow, or we can do things the way they do. So basically, I think the most important contribution of IT technology or information technology is in the sharing of information between doctors from different parts of the world. You don't have to go to conferences and spend a lot of money because you can already view their lectures in some in podcast here in the Philippines, for example, as if you are in front of the speaker doing the actual talk.
With the equipment you told us a while ago, can you please take us to
Of course! Do you want to take pictures?
Yes,
Dr. Mora's advice that medical personnel will still be needed in the near future because the patients have different needs and it depends on the situation whether the patient is like what can you say? Needs, yeah. So robotics mainly they're good for operational purposes.
And they still need each other. They still complement each other. Robotics. Dr. Mora said that robotics helps doing the job much faster and more efficient. But the robots still need a brain behind it.
So anything else?
We agree that the information technology industry is very much helpful in the field of medicine because it helps storing the patient's information in a database, and it helps manage the information in a medical establishment.
With the interview done a while ago, I therefore conclude that IT personnel are really needed in the advancement of the medical profession. That's it, folks. Thank you very much.